Child, everybody's coming out with a documentary. I'm so shocked because isn't Rah Ali and Nicki Minaj supposed to be best friends? She's supposed to be like her ride or die, you know.
I can't believe this. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Here she go. Always can't believe something.
But then when I say something, I'm a problem. I'm always the problem, right?
Yes, this is a mini-series about Nicki Minaj.
And with friends like Rah Ali, who needs enemies?
Tasha K is diabolical.
That Rah Ali, and I want to say allegedly, forging Nicki Minaj's name on documents.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at it.
Something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all pay. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly.
Child, everybody's coming out with a documentary. I'm so shocked because isn't Rah Ali and Nicki Minaj supposed to be best friends? She's supposed to be like her ride or die, you know, her road dog, her ace boom cool. What is going on? Did I miss a chapter in 2025? When did they stop talking? Because I thought it was very shady that she would have this girl play Nicki because she looks just like Nicki and sounds just like Nicki. I remember when I ran into a video of that girl, before I even looked at the video, I heard her voice and I thought it was Nicki. When I look, I'm like, oh my gosh, she looked like Nicki's little sister, or, you know, they could be cousins. So for her to choose her to play Nicki, you know, pretending as though it's not Nicki, but it is Nicki. And then the clip when she looked like she basically fell out because she was going through something. She was going through withdrawal is what I was getting from this. I said, she's a reason for this, because why would you put your best friends, your former friends situation on blast like that? Unless Nicki did something really bad, because you know Nicki's shady.
I can't believe this. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Here she go. Always can't believe something.
But then when I say something, I'm a problem. I'm always the problem, right?
Riding with you, even when you're dead wrong. I won't sit back and watch you self-destruct.
Why you haven't been answering me?
I was sleeping.
I need you. I'm coming.
I tried, but I simply just can't take it anymore.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I can't believe this.
Who's coming to my party? Yes, y'all, my birthday.
Okay, before we go, I have one last question. If you're in a relationship with a man and someone says, I will give you $1 million, but I will give you $5 million, you just have to give it to your man.
What?
Are you taking the $5 million and giving it to your man, or are you keeping the $1 million?
I'll take the 5 and give it to him, because I can ask him for it back.
And you trust that he's gonna give it to you?
Absolutely.
Yes, this is a mini-series about Nicki Minaj. And no, you don't have to bend time and space to figure that out. This is a mini drama series about the friendship between Rah Ali and Nicki Minaj.
Can't believe something.
But then when I say something, I'm a problem. I'm always the problem, right?
You're creating a situation.
I don't feel like I'm creating it. I feel like I'm reacting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't do that, I wouldn't do that.
We all got that one friend.
Yes.
Now, if you guys aren't aware, Rah Ali is creating a mini drama series about her friendship with Nicki Minaj. Now, people were already in the comments basically saying, we know exactly what this is going to be about. And here's more comments from individuals saying, basically, if you know, you know. Now, last year, if you can see my face here, we actually covered an open pinned letter that Rah Ali had sent to Nicki Minaj. Now, you can just pause to read it, but essentially she just said that the relationship was draining and that she cannot continue to support whatever that mess is. She even says explicitly here, it saddens her that she had decided to turn on her. And so now Rah Ali is doing what she knows how to do best. create content out of it. Now, Nicki Minaj has not responded to this drama series dropping, which dropped about sometime yesterday. But if she does, you know, we're definitely going to hear about it.
Yo, why y'all ain't tell me that Rah Ali, Pink Wig's former lapdog, is about to do like a little tell-all about Pink Wig's business? Girl, y'all know her fan base is eating this girl up on Twitter now.
I can't believe this. You guys sound right. Here she go. Always can't believe something.
But then when I say something, I'm a problem. I'm always the problem, right?
You're creating a situation.
I don't feel like I'm creating it. I feel like I'm reacting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't do that, I wouldn't do that.
We all got that one friend.
Okay? Yes. Should we pray?
That think they right when they wrong.
Amen.
So does loyalty mean riding with you even when you're dead wrong?
Girl, now people have been wanting Pink Wig to not be Rah's friend. Because if you know from Love and Hip Hop, you know that Rah is a snake, okay? And she also like attention too. So it's like, who's to say that what she about to say is actually real? Now, I know she would know the tea because she was, you know, very close to Pink Wig. So is it gonna be true? And it's given that she was ready to tell Pink Wig's business because you got somebody that impersonate her, dressed like her, talking like her, like, oh my gosh. I don't know when she's gonna post it, but I will definitely keep y'all updated because this is very messy and I am very nosy. And I'm very curious to see what she got to say.
It looks like Rah Ali has a message for Nicki Minaj, so let's read it together. Nicki, throughout the duration of our friendship, I have been nothing but loyal and genuine. And while you don't get a reward for doing what you're supposed to do, you certainly shouldn't get penalized for it. Even if you're going through a hard time right now, I can't allow you to destroy me and the business I've built. I can't tell you how much it saddens me that you've now decided to turn on me, the person who was actually in your corner. You've empowered and given license to others to spread deplorable lies about me, smearing my character and throwing away the friendship. To be lied on by someone you don't know is one thing. For it to come from you is unimaginable. You have put me and so many people who care for you and have rooted for you at risk. Miss Onika Tanya Mirage Petty, let's stop playing games with our lives. If any of these allegations were true, we'd be having a very different conversation, wouldn't we? Show the evidence or apologize instead of sensationalizing headlines. Get offline and seek help. Reclaim your peace, your time, and your crown. Rah. It looks like Rah Ali is genuinely hurt by her crumbling friendship with Nicki Minaj. Do y'all think they can be friends again, or is it just over? Let me know in the comments.
Why you haven't been answering me? I need you. I'm coming.
The skit starts off with the woman looking in the mirror and adjusting her necklace. Rah is kind of narrating the story, saying we all have that friend that always thinks they're right.
I tried, but I simply just can't take it anymore.
From there, it goes on from this girl pretty much saying how she is not causing situations, she's reacting to them. And I'm assuming things happen to where Rah's character gets irritated with the other character and stops answering the calls. The person I think is supposed to be playing Nicki Minaj calls Rah in the middle of the night, so you can kind of tell that she's like on something, on some extracurricular activity. All this, my mouth hit the floor. As we all know, Nicki Minaj came at Rah, and Rah responded to Nicki a couple of months ago. Following the situation, Rah went radio silent, and it's looking like for good reason, like far much worse. I'm curious to know what y'all think regarding this. I'm gonna preface this by saying she never said the skit was about Nicki, but I'm assuming so and I'm saying so. Let me know what y'all think regarding this down in the comments, y'all. Peace.
And with friends like Rah Ali, who needs enemies? Like, I always knew her big back self was like fake. I always knew Nicki couldn't trust her. So her doing all this extraness is not shocking to me. Like, she was never my favorite on Love and Hip Hop. She always gave like cross shoe vibes. And I don't know if y'all remember that episode where they was talking about her shoe line and how her shoe line was like a scam. She just give me scammy vibes. I do not know. Nicki should have never had her around her.
Sasha K is diabolical.
That Rah Ali, and I want to say allegedly, forging Nicki Minaj's name on documents.
She recently went live on Twitter Spaces and accused Rah Ali of hacking Nicki's iCloud and forging her name on documents.
Khadijah is being investigated right now for stealing Nicki's information, sharing it, Apple ID, password, username, and giving it to Rah as well as others.
She made sure to say that this is all alleged, but went on to question how Rah and her husband own a $150 million property in New Jersey.
How is it that they own land in New Jersey that they paid $150 million for? $1 million mortgage. Rah doesn't fucking work. The forgery went back 5 years, and we talk about her allegedly forging, Nicki's name on documents and stuff like that. Nicki ends up severing ties with her and just walking away.
Claims it's strange due to the fact that Rah allegedly does not work. Her husband is allegedly the owner of a couple of car washes. How are y'all able to amass this amount of income to even buy a property worth $150 million?
Because I'm trying to figure out, how does a mobile car detail service gets the amount of loans that he has in his name and Rah Ali's name? And Rah Ali has credit card theft as well as a grand theft larceny on hers. Both of them have fraud and felonies on there, but the amount of properties that they own and the value of those properties in which they bought them for and the mortgages is just not making sense. But I'm smelling some CPNs here.
Tasha went on to claim that Rah Ali is in cahoots with Nicki Minaj's ex-assistant named Khadijah. Alleged that Rah obtained Nicki Minaj's iCloud information from Khadijah. The fact that Khadijah was Nicki's former personal assistant, but she is no longer her assistant. She claims that Rah and Khadijah are now tight. Khadijah was able to give that information to Rah that she had on Nicki.
The fact that Khadijah is allegedly, and you've seen Nicki locked out of her accounts plenty of times, right? Especially on Instagram. That's where it really goes down, where the alleged credit card theft is being taken and her iCloud and stuff like that, and it's being sent. So the fact that Rah Ali and her husband being, he's an ex-felon, but this particular property, like a $150 million mortgage back in 2016, how do you afford that on a Leto shop?
Like I stated before, Tasha went on to state that this is all alleged. But I'm curious to know what you guys think regarding this. If Rah actually had access to Nicki Minaj's iCloud information, that is diabolical. And if she allegedly forged her signature on documents, that's crazy as well. Let me know what y'all think regarding this entire situation down in the comments, y'all. Peace.
Y'all, Rah Ali done went and wrote a letter to Nicki Minaj and put it on Instagram. What was she thinking? All because Tasha K accused her of using Nicki Minaj names for different opportunities that Nicki Minaj wasn't aware of. Y'all, let's go ahead and read this letter aloud. She said, Nicki, throughout the duration of our friendship, I have been nothing but loyal and genuine. And while you don't get a reward for doing what you're supposed to do, you certainly shouldn't get penalized for it. Even if you're going through a hard time right now, I can't allow you to destroy me and the business I've built. I can't tell you how much it saddens me that you've now decided to turn on me. The person who was actually in your corner. You've empowered and given license to others to spread deplorable lies about me, smearing my character and throwing away the friendship. To be lied on by someone you don't know is one thing. For it to come from you is unimaginable. You have put me and so many people who care for you and have rooted for you at risk. Miss Onika Tanya Mirage Petty. Let's stop playing games with our lives. If any of these allegations were true, we'd be having a very different conversation, wouldn't we? Show the evidence or apologize instead of sensationalizing the headlines. Get offline and seek help. Reclaim your peace, your time, and your crown. Rah. The first thing I'm going to say is, I can't believe she put this on Instagram. And the second thing I'm going to say is, why wasn't this letter addressed to Tasha K? But pop y'all ish in the comments. Rah Ali just wrote a letter to Nicki Minaj. How we feeling about that? Because, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out why was this penned to Nicki Minaj and not Tasha K? Because Nicki Minaj has yet to say Rah Ali's name. Pop y'all ish in the comments. Let's get into some things.
How do I feel about all of this? Honestly, I don't feel no ways because I don't really know these people. But if it was my friend, if this was my life, I would have never, first of all, put my friend's business out there like that. Maybe Rah is getting broke and she need that money, right? Although I don't agree with what Nicki Minaj is doing right now, I also don't hate the girl, Like, I don't want to see anything bad happen to her because she's, at the end of the day, she's a very successful businesswoman, and also she's a black woman out that, even though she's not really supporting the black community right now, like I said, but I don't agree with that at all. Like, first of all, for you to be around when she's going through whatever she was going through, whether it be with Uggs or being with her husband, and her husband, probably putting his hands on her allegedly. I don't agree that her friend that saw her go through all these things to now turn around and make a documentary about her. Like, I feel like this is the most diabolical things that you could do. And Nicki gave off the vibe that if she's your friend, and I don't know this to be true, but if she's your friend, she's going to help you out, right? And I get that, you know, she did help Tasha K to pay her bills with the whole Cardi B situation. I don't know this to be true, but I have heard it that she did pay Tasha K's bill, right? So if she doesn't really know Tasha K like that, she's just a publishing or journalist, because that's what she is, who is bringing the information. Yes, I understand that, you know, Tasha K is not friends with her nemesis, so I understand why she would step up, but most people just wouldn't do that. So in my opinion, if you can help someone who's a total stranger, I'm sure that you could help your friend, and I'm pretty sure that Nicki has been helping Rah Ali for a long time. Because whether you like it or not, you know, they have been friends for a long time. And Rah has been, you know, stepping up for Nicki and, you know, fighting her battles. Y'all remember when she gave Cardi B that big thing on her forehead? It was because of Nicki. She was fighting for her friend. And I don't recommend, like, I would never have my friends fighting my battles for me. I just don't care to do that because, first of all, I'm not someone who fights or anything like that. If we cannot discuss it in words, you don't need to be around me type stuff. Because at the end of the day, if we're friends, we should be able to sit down and have a regular conversation as friends. But to put her business out like that, even to show her in a light where she's like, you know, ODing and, you know, all these things. But then again, too, I have to say, Nicki was expecting a whole lot from this friendship, because what do you mean, ma'am? You're calling me while I'm sleeping, talking about, where are you? I've been trying to call you all this time. Unless you're paying me to answer my phone every time you call me, you know, maybe that's her friend / assistant, just like Megan Thee Stallion had with her friend Kelsey, you know. But I think being a celebrity and, you know, being famous, being the one famous friend, and then your friend is not really famous, so you kind of have to help them. They feel entitled to what you have. You know, they feel like you should be the one taking care of them. And just like Tasha K, just like Tasha said, I just don't see her being able to buy that much, like this big house with that much money. Where she's getting all this money from? You know, maybe she was getting in Nicki's business and also tapping into her bank account, you know, doing whatever. I don't know this to be true, but I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Maybe Nicki decided not to help her as much anymore and tell her, hey, girl, you need to go get a real job because I'm not your man. You know, I'm not going to sit here and take care of you as if I'm your man just because we're friends, you know. So I totally understand. And I tell you guys this all the time, like when it comes to, like, you know, if, you know, one day when I do become a millionaire, you know, that's like my dream, right? But yeah, instead of me giving to my family members just to say, hey, this is for you, this is for you, this is for you, because you know how people can use you when they see that you have it, right? I will give you opportunity, I will give you jobs, and I will just pay you a little bit more than the job would pay, so that way you can feel like you're getting the money, yet also you're still helping me, so you don't feel like you're getting it all for free, where you're going to be demanding with your hand out all the time for me to be giving you money. So maybe Nicki was helping her, you know, without giving her a position or a job to do. She was just giving her, hey, you know, you're my friend and you've always been there for me, da 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 da, and I can count on you. Because at the end of the day, when it gets to like the whole celebrity world, a lot of people don't feel like they can trust, you know, their fellow celebrities, because I don't believe that the celebrities are actually friends in real life. They commingle, you know, they get together for some projects because they're both getting paid for it, and they're using each other's fandom, which is, you know, harvesting the energy of their fans. So whenever Nicki, for example, if Nicki and Cardi B got together, right, and became a duo, or they have a video together, both Nicki and Cardi's fans are going to come together and watch this video, which in return is going to be best of both worlds for both people. But that's like, basically that's how, you know, it would be. So they're using each other, you know, one way or another. But when it comes to like just having a friend who simply is just there, you know, you're the one that's paying all their bills because they don't have the opportunity to be in the position that you're in as a successful celebrity, you know, then you feel like you are responsible for them. So in my opinion, I would give my friend jobs and then just pay them so much more than they should get paid for that job. But I wouldn't just be giving my friends stuff or allowing them to, you know, be the co-signer for this and, you know, have access to this and that, because you never know when people are going to turn on you, and you also never know when your friends going to feel like what you're doing for them is not enough, so then they feel entitled to what you have, which is like the alleged forging of names and checks and stuff like that, because she feels so comfortable with Nicki. And I remember when Cardi had said made this comment about how people around Nicki were in her camps basically exposing stuff, and how whenever she gets to and on UGGs, passed out, people are literally taking her credit card and going out shopping and stuff. Poor thing. I mean, I feel like Nicki is getting hit left and right, from her friends, from her husband, from this and from that. But we don't know how Nicki is behind the scene either. She could be a terror. She could be a terrible person. She could not, be as nice as she pretends to be. But then again, she never pretended to be nice. Nicki never gave nice girl. She always gave like attitude and real nasty, and she'll like cut you off, and she'll say certain stuff to people. But then again, she could also be a good person also, like with a good heart, because she also pays her fans college and tuitions and all that stuff, and she helps Tasha K and she helped other people. So maybe, as a business person and as a celebrity who has a lot of people expecting so much from you, I think she does have to be tough sometimes, right? But also, I think a lot of people do take advantage of her based on what I have seen and heard. I don't know if it's because she's high half the time, we don't know, but people are taking advantage of her. And I feel like it's very wrong as her former friend to put all these things out about her, because I feel like right now they're just going through something. Because when you go through something with your friend, you feel like you should expose them and do this and do that. But then after you expose them, then what? What if you guys decide to be friends again because the friendship was so good and you didn't want to let go, and all of a sudden, your friend didn't know that you done exposed them and now they want to be friends with you again? And or even, I feel like it's just so much nicer to just end the friendship and go about your day, because then you have the power, because when you feel like you have to put that person on blast or make a social media post, because at the end of the day, nobody cares about your problems, and 99% of the time people are happy that it's your problem and not theirs. So her exposing her former friend and everything that she's gone through behind the scene is just crazy to me. It's not cute. It's not cute. Whether I like Nicki or not, it's not cute. Like, I would never do that to my friends. Unless you have done something terrible, terrible to me, and I know that we will never be friends ever again, and it was something that I felt like I was stabbed in the back or something, I'm probably going to make a post about it. I'm probably going to make a video about it. But it has to take a real betrayal. Like, it has to take something where I feel like you literally crushed me or something like that. It's not just gonna be just some petty stuff. Just to me, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Because at the end of the day, at one point, you and that person used to be so close. You guys used to be so much loving and all that stuff to each other. So I just don't see why winning someone's reputation, I don't know what it does for you, because at the end of the day, what does it do for you? Does it make you feel better, or did you get something out of it? And I don't know. It's just too much. It's just too much. But I feel like there's a lot more, and I'm sure a lot more will come out about this, and I'm sure probably Nicki's probably going to respond in a music, in a song or something, and that's really the best way to go about it, because then she will be making money off of that, which is also a transmutation of energy, alchemy. And Ra is also alchemizing the situation as well by putting out a documentary, and she will be making money off of it. People will be watching, and she will be getting some notoriety. And then what? What if it flops? Anyways, talk to y'all later. Bye. Love you guys.
7 years back, they called her a liar. Today, the truth is out. Everyone sit down. I'm about to tell you a story. Let's rewind to 2018 during New York Fashion Week. Cardi B catches sight of Nicki Minaj. They start chatting, and suddenly the atmosphere gets really heated. Out of nowhere, Cardi yanks off her shoe and hurls it toward Nicki. Security steps in, holding Cardi back. Minutes later, Cardi leaves the party, dress torn, shoe on, and most memorably, a huge lump on her forehead. Nicki speaks first. She says Rah Ali hit Cardi 8 or 9 times.
Rah really, really beat Cardi's ass bad. Like, really bad. And I'm not trying to, be messy.
Cardi fires back. She goes live on Instagram, calls Nicki a liar.
Minaj, right? How you saying that I got ragged by Rah Ali when there is so many footages of that night, every single angle, and where am I getting ragged at? Why would I be here sitting in line like, oh yeah, I did this, I did that, knowing that the next day there's gonna be so much footages of that same night?
You went home and told people that security hit you. And we let that lie continue because of legal reasons. I told Rah, don't tell anyone you hit her because I don't want nobody trying to sue me. Rah beat you so bad that I was mad at Rah. I'm talking about the punches was so hard in your head that I was mad at Rah. I'm like, yo, why'd you know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck?
The blogs are buzzing about Cardi, and her fans totally back her up. Meanwhile, Nicki gets labeled as the liar who's out to tarnish Cardi's image. And you know what? That narrative has stuck around for a solid 7 years. Jump ahead to 2025, and Rah Ali is sitting down for an interview. She admits that, yeah, she did confront Cardi back in 2018. But that's not all. She also shares some details about a recent encounter at the Cannes airport. According to Rah, she was in a wheelchair and feeling unwell, totally not ready for any kind of drama. But then, Cardi comes rushing at her, shouting from across the terminal and throwing stuff, making quite the scene. Cardi later revealed it was personal was her retaliation for the hit Rah gave her 7 years ago.
Your security, no, your friend's security, and you attacked me. Y'all grabbed me. No, the security grabbed me and you attacked me. And if you thought I was gonna let that shit fly, you out of your fucking mind. Like, I can't die on this earth knowing that somebody put their hands on me and I never did nothing back. Like,
after 7 years of denial, Cardi confirmed Nicki was telling the truth, exactly like Nicki said. And she made it clear she doesn't need to bring up old beef to sell her new album. But this is the second time she's tried to get Nicki's attention this year, and so far, Nicki hasn't given her a single word.
Nicki's sister is diabolical. She was recently spotted at Cardi B's Little Miss Drama tour in Houston. Girl, you ain't even go to your own sister tour.
For Drag City. No. You're gonna be in my house. In the clouds.
As we all know, Nicki Minaj has a tumultuous relationship with her little sister Ming Lee. Actually, people thought that Nicki was stopping her sister Ming's bag when she got upset that she was on Zeus's baddies, but it's looking like she might have been trying to keep her sister out of the spotlight for good reason. Something about this little girl just screams clout chaser to me. I don't know, ever since I seen her doing that interview on the streets of New York talking about being attracted to women and men and using whipped cream in the bedroom, I've been totally turned off by her. Something about it just give gutter sniped. To call somebody your sibling, then to go to their ops concert, singing their songs and being all jovial like it's all good is crazy. Especially due to the fact that we know that there is a real beef between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj at this point due to the fact that they've talked about each other's family members and at that Harper's Bazaar party a couple of years back. So something about it just gives strange. Instead of Ming trying to get back in the good graces of her sister Nicki, she is at Cardi B's concert screaming Lil B. Let me know what y'all think regarding this entire situation down in the comments. I feel like Ming is one of Nicki's biggest ops. Drop them thoughts down below. Peace.
To touch up some stuff on this book. So in this book is called Spell of Abundance, Love, Wealth, and Protection. So in this book, on the first page, actually, I have a glamour affirmation that you will basically say, you stand in front of the mirror and you stare at yourself and you admire yourself and you will say to yourself how beautiful you are. You'll basically seal your beauty, like your glam, after you've done your makeup, or even stand in front of the mirror naked with nothing on, so you can really reaffirm yourself of your beauty, of your confidence, and all that. This book is mainly for self-confidence and self-elevation, calling the goddess in you, calling the divinity in you, calling the beauty in you, and also work with the moon because the moon represents the woman, the mother, water, all of this. So yeah, I have all the steps in here of all the spells that you need to. It has one to get rid of unwanted guests. It's pretty funny. To get rid of unwanted guests. And this book right here, right? So I'm gonna run down real quick about the materials that you're going to need. You will need a brand new broom. It has to be brand new. And you will need a piece of parchment paper, a black pen, a black trash bag, because we're going to get rid of this sucker, right? And of course your intentions. And also I have spells on here that you can say. I have daily affirmations. And also I have spells on here that you can Poshmark. Anyways, the symbol is there, and I even show you like what you need to do, what the sigil looks like, all that, and the keys to enhance your spell. So there are different things on here on how to enhance your spell, and basically